Right now, Democrats are kicking off the first night of the Democratic National Convention. This is the live look outside and inside the United Center in Chicago.
In just a few hours, it'll be tonight's big moment, a speech from President Joe Biden himself. He'll officially pass the torch to Vice President Kamala Harris. This afternoon, the president did a walkthrough at the convention stage. And of course, this will be a much different speech than President Biden was planning to give just a few weeks ago. And hundreds of California delegates are there to see it all happen.
We have live team coverage of the convention tonight. We want to start with KCRA 3's Golston Dart anchoring our coverage in Chicago. So Golston, the first night, what is the energy like right now in the United Center?
Well, United Center has a roof, but you could say that the energy level is going through it. There's a lot of enthusiasm here as they kick off day one of the convention here in Chicago. And greetings from Chicago, by the way. And right now, I just want to point out that LA Representative Congresswoman Maxine Waters is talking right now. There's a lot of speeches to come before we do get to the president's speech. But like you guys mentioned, this is a historic night. It's going to be a historic week with the nomination of the country's first Black South Asian female presidential nominee. So a lot that's going to happen between Monday and Thursday when Kamala Harris accepts the nomination. So this all starts with the delegates, and I want you to take a look at this video we shot earlier today from the California delegates who kicked off their convention with their breakfast, which they do every convention. This was at the Chicago Hyatt, by the way. Remember, California has the greatest number of delegates of any state with 496. And to get the crowd going, they heard from top California political figures like former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. And there's a real push now for all of those delegates to keep the positive momentum moving forward for this Harris-Walz ticket.
Being, well, the mayor of West Sacramento, but also being from West Sacramento, being a delegate, just what are you feeling this week?
Oh, when I found out, that President Biden was going to step aside and Kamala Harris was stepping up, this is a historic moment, is what I felt. That sense of incredible honor to be able to be here at this particular convention, where never happened before. So to have this golden ticket to be here at the Democratic National Convention this week is just an incredible experience.
It couldn't have been a better kickoff for this entire convention for Speaker Emerita Pelosi to come forward and just let us know how important California is. So it's just off the charts. It's the icing on the cake for California. I mean, we've had Republican presidents from California, very popular ones, but this will be the first woman and from California, and it's just amazing.
So these California delegates are numerous, and they are happy, and they're enthusiastic about getting the word out there. And here's something that's kind of interesting. There are so many delegates that they put them all on the floor, front and center, because of California and the Kamala Harris connection. There are so many California delegates here that they had to move 8 state delegates up into the mezzanine area just to make room for California, because for this convention, it seems California is certainly in the front row. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, making a statement for the state of California for sure. So Golston, I know we've talked about this, but what about the delegates? They've already confirmed Harris as their presidential nominee, right?
Yeah, right. Spoiler alert. She's got it. I mean, it's already been confirmed. So what they will do is basically they will have a ceremonial vote to nominate Harris, and then that will happen here at the convention. They'll also do the same for her pick for Vice President, Tim Walz. And then from here on out, it's just getting that excitement built up for their nominee as they have another 2.5 months to go before the big day. So we have a lot more coming your way. Coming up in about an hour, we're going to hear more from Nancy Pelosi and other state leaders about what they think they would like to see in this next week. So reporting live here from Chicago, the windy and humid city, it turns out. Golston Dart, KCRA 3 News, back to you guys.
All right, Golston, great job. We'll see you later tonight. And during that ceremonial vote that Golston just mentioned, we will also hear from Governor Newsom. He's set to speak tomorrow while delivering the final delegate votes to make Kamala Harris the Democratic presidential nominee officially.
But tonight we will hear from California's Lieutenant Governor in less than an hour. Eleni Kounalakis will speak to the delegates on the first night of the convention. The Lieutenant Governor is one of dozens of speakers for tonight's convention. And with all eyes on the convention, protesters are using this moment to have their voices heard.
Yeah, KCRA 3's Caitlin Norwood continues our coverage from Chicago this afternoon with a closer look at what she's seen so far.
Thousands of protesters are expected here in Chicago during the DNC. They want to voice their opposition to the administration's support for Israel and its war against Hamas. The sights and sounds of the protests, flags, banners, and bullhorns. This protest along Michigan Avenue last night is just one of several planned this week. Activists expect people from all over the country will be joining them. Some will be focused on issues like climate change and abortion rights, but their top message is the call for a ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war.
We're looking for a strong commitment on a ceasefire. We're looking for an arms embargo for us to stop sending weapons that are contributing to the genocide there.
It is our moral duty and our job as voters to stay engaged and to call for an end to this war in order to really maintain, the principles of our democracy.
Activists say they learned lessons from the Republican National Convention last month, and they're expecting even larger crowds this week. Chicago Police and Secret Service say they're prepared for the large crowds, and they've been training for this for more than a year, and they also are determined to keep the events peaceful. Reporting from Chicago, I'm Kayla Norwood.
Thanks, Kaylin. The protest route for many of the permitted ones are a short distance away from the United Center, where the main DNC programming is taking place.